I'd like to hear what you feel is the truth about abortion.
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth about abortion. I'll tell you the truth about life. Unborn life is life. And there's no compromising on that principle. Now, we're taught to believe this is going to be a losing issue for Republicans in this election cycle. I reject that. First of all, they tried to blame the red wave that never came on everything else, from Donald Trump to abortion. I think it's about something deeper. We didn't offer an agenda of our own. That's what I said at the beginning. What do we actually stand for as a Republican Party? Biden bad is not an agenda. It's meaningless, right? It's just you're defining yourself in opposition to something. We have to stand for something. What are those principles? I say we stand for the principles of the American Revolution. That's what our party should be founded on. We're the party of 1776. That's what I believe. And I want to unite this country, but I'm not going to do it by compromising on our principles. We will unite this country by standing for our principles, by being uncompromising about the principles that unite all of us across our diversity. That's what makes America great. So as it relates to abortion, how do we do that? I'll tell you how I speak to the left about this. We'll start with that. Take someone who disagrees with us. How might we have this conversation? I'm going to college campuses. I'm going to places that are non-traditional places for Republicans to go. We often have protesters, and I enjoy engaging with them. I think it's productive. A lot of good has come from that in this campaign. So I'll tell you what I told one of them. She came to an event in Ottumwa. She came, walked into the event would be a polite way of framing it. Yeah, she was very upset with my pro-life views. Let's just put it that way. I asked her, just like I would ask anybody in this campaign, I've asked most people who disagree with me on this. Take the case of the pregnant woman who was assaulted. Clarence Thomas brought this up in the Dobbs case. She's assaulted. The unborn child dies as a result. You find me one person in this country who will say that that person doesn't deserve liability for that death. Anybody here think that person shouldn't be punished? Well, I haven't met one in this country who does either. And so that says we share the same pro-life instincts in common. Now, we as a pro-life movement have to do a better job of walking the walk with actually being pro-life. What does that mean? Access to adoption, to child care. And I go one step further on this, and I think this is the way we win on this issue, by the way, speaking as a man on this issue. I think we go one step further and add sexual responsibility for men, codified in the law. What does that mean? If a woman brings a child to term, I think she should be able to, at her option, make the man the principal party responsible for raising that child, financially or otherwise, if it's confirmed by a genetic paternity test. Now we say we're all in this together. It's not about men's rights or women's rights. It's about human rights. And I think that that's never going to unite this country on this issue, but it will prevent us from being divided to a breaking point. That's the truth about abortion. The way we win isn't by hiding from our own principles. It's by actually standing for them even more strongly than we have been. Hope that addresses your question. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right there, right behind you.